Daytime seems so nice to me because it's the start or the middle of a brand new day. And there's no place in this world that I'd rather be than right here. Daytime, Facebook and YouTube with daytime and you. Right on, baby. Right on. In the words of the great Polo Trey, I'd like to welcome to my channel on YouTube. I'm your host, Polo Trey. And I want to talk about this one, okay? So that way I can make this video and move it on, okay? I want to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness. When someone wrongs you, do you hold it over their head for years, months, days, weeks? How soon before you become the bigger party and say, you know what, I'm going to forgive them for what they did to me? It's my topic. We'll talk about forgiveness. We got some vendettas people out there in the world. You do something wrong to them, okay, got it. But when you least expect, that's when they come back and they say, BAM! Remember me? Benny Blanco from the Bronx? Okay? Those type of people. And then after you repay them back after doing what you did, and guess what? Is it a sweet, sweet taste of victory? Because you got them back for what they did to you? Something to think about, guys and gals. Forgiveness. You have to forgive a person for what they did to you in order for you to gain closure, in order for you to have peace of mind afterwards. You have to forgive them, okay? You gotta forgive them, okay? If you don't tell them to the face or by email or social media or whatever means, there's only one other way you can forgive them. Take it to prayer, take it to God in prayer, and give it to God, and allow God to heal the relationship that you and that person may have. Okay? Once you forgive the person, all the guilt is on that person because they knew that they did you wrong. They knew better. Forgiveness. That's what this video is about. Forgiveness. If there's anything that I myself as a person may have done to you in the past, that's a good video before that horn went off. But if I did something to you in the past, okay, as a person, my mom always told me don't say sorry. Say you apologize. Because if you keep saying sorry, you become a sorry person. And that's good advice from mom. And I remember that. So if I do something wrong or what have you, I always say, I apologize to you. Please forgive me for what happened. Okay? If one person can do it, it spreads. We got people that hold on to grudges, things that happened way back in like 83. I remember in 90, you did this to me. I remember in 94, you got me for that. Let that thing go because it happened so long ago. If that person would die tomorrow, guess what? Now that's even more guilt because you had the chance to forgive, you had a chance to make peace with a person. But because of circumstances and pride and everything else, okay, that you can't forgive them. Sometimes you do have to put pride aside, y'all. Forgive them. They stole money from me. Forgive them. He cheated on me. Forgive him. She cheated on me. Forgive her. They did something that's unexplainable. Forgive them. Because if you don't, now that's even more contentment that you hold on to, right? Carrying on to the next day, and the next day, and the next week, and then the next month, and then the next year, and the years turn into years. You know what I'm saying? You just holding on to that for what? For what? It's people that went to high school together, and something, an incident may have happened years ago, but instead of being a bigger party and saying, you know what, you did that to me years ago, but you know what happened? It made me stronger. I forgive you for what you did to me. And sometimes they may not even remember what they did. I don't remember doing that to you. I did. Oh, damn. My bad. Forgiveness. You gotta forgive. I know this is one of those videos you like, huh? But out of nowhere, I just felt it deep down, and I want to talk about forgiveness. It's things that people did to me, right? But you know what I do? I take it to God in prayer. Lord, forgive them for what they did to me. So that way I don't hold any type of grudge. So that way I can heal. That way I can move on. Okay? So when the people that did me wrong, now that's guilt that they're holding on to. It's guilt that they're holding on to. Or they may run the other way. Oh, he coming over, run the other way. Trying to avoid it. Duck me, you know? Whereas I already forgave you for what you did to me. And I moved on. Forgiveness. So leave me your comments on this one. If someone has hurt you, if you invested time, energy, money, or whatever the case may be into a person or people, right? And the payoff wasn't worth the investment, but yet you're feeling like, damn, I'm hurt because of it. Forgive them. Except where you can be made whole again. It may not hit you right then and there, right? It may not hit you right then and there, but I promise you, after you get all that pain out of you, it's just like vomit. Do you hold on to vomit when you know you got to vomit? No. You go to the nearest toilet, pray to your personal God, and get that vomit up out your system. Okay? Get it out. Same thing with forgiveness. Do you hold on to the vomit that's in your system? Do you hold on to those pains? No. Because after the vomit is out of you, after the Earl is out of you, guess what? You feel a little bit better, right? Forgiveness. That's my time. Cool's outside the pillow. So when you go to bed tonight, that's just me right there. Cool's outside the pillow. All right? Talk about forgiveness. Learn to forgive people for what they do to you. Okay? And be mindful of the things that you do to people in order for them to forgive you for what you did to them. Okay? Salute to the troops. And there's no place in this world that I'd rather be than right here on Facebook and YouTube with daytime you. Right on, baby. Right on. Please believe it with no exaggerations, okay? I'm out. Peace and blessings. And this has been the Trey Wembley production and distributed by you, 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 you.